That was like a lot of hype and a whole lot to offer. So, yeah, I absolutely love German sausages. In the ATV trails, I just flipped mine not too long ago, so I'll never go ATV. But I am so freaking happy to be here, guys. Guys, thank you for coming out tonight and supporting Gay and the Elizabeth Fry Society. You know, it's funny, I was just telling this lady with the airplane under tickets. I'm like, I always write a speech and then I never read it, I just talk. But I'm going to put effort into actually reading my speech tonight because I did put a lot of work into it. So I stand before you today to shed light on a grave issue that plagues our society, human trafficking and sexual exploitation. However, I am also here to highlight the remarkable achievements we have made in combating this hideous crime thanks to the unwavering support of our funders and dedicated community members like you. So who am I? So my name's Stephanie Atwood. Sid did a great job. She made me sound so much more like guys. Like I was on my hands and knees eating the little kimchi balls. Sid was doing my intro. But I am the gay manager, a survivor of childhood and adult sexual assault, domestic violence, exploitation, homelessness, and addictions. I am a warrior using my voice and speaking my truth to fight for the rights of those who cannot. I am also a Chihuahua mom, a neat freak, a bit of a nerd, an all-around bit of a weirdo who enjoys making people laugh, who can't keep a boyfriend for more than 6 months. So human trafficking and sexual exploitation are dark shadows that cast a reach across communities across the globe. They strip individuals of their basic rights, dignity, and freedom. Unfortunately, no corner of the globe is immune to this epidemic, not even our peaceful towns right here in Nova Scotia. In fact, it is because of the taglines peaceful and rural that make these small towns enticing to predators and traffickers alike. So in 2019, the launch of GATE took Nova Scotia by storm, as our dedicated team members, survivors, and stakeholders stepped into our truths and our passion for social justice and human rights. On the journey, we have developed and strengthened pivotal partnerships throughout the province and refined our approach through the development of survivor-led approaches and a Nova Scotia-wide gap analysis. That led us to address the need for education, community capacity, prevention, and holistic survivor care. Education is key when it comes to preventing such crimes from occurring within our communities. With funding support, like you community members, we have been able to conduct comprehensive awareness campaigns across Nova Scotia. These awareness campaigns, along with most of our educational tools, intake forms, and safety plans, have been created by survivors and staff, which you will hear from tonight, ensuring a diverse, trauma-informed approach. These initiatives educate citizens about recognizing signs of exploitation and empower them with tools necessary for intervention processes. Prevention programs that target vulnerable populations such as at-risk youth, migrant workers, and individuals facing economic hardships have played a pivotal role in our efforts, specifically the Love 146 non-number program. You know, that program is amazing. Yes. Okay?
Yes.
It has won so many awards for being the top human trafficking prevention program in the world. And guess who was first licensed in it? Elizabeth Fry. You know what, guys? I'm over this written speech. Okay, so in the last year, we have not only taken the province by storm with this Not a Number program, but we have taken Atlantic Canada by storm. Okay? We just had organizations from Alberta come to Nova Scotia to hear about Elizabeth Fry Initiative for Human Trafficking Prevention. All right, that's great. I'm like pulling my Shania. Okay. They came here to hear about us and the work that we are doing. So there's often days where we wonder, like, are we doing good? Are we doing our jobs? And as survivors, we're here giving our most that we can, you know, and supporting each other. And we wonder, is this enough? Should we be giving more? And guys, I'm telling you, when I stood in front of that community in Alberta, and Olivia can speak to this because she was right beside me, we had so many people come up and say, we need to hear from you guys. We never hear from Atlantic Canada, and you guys have survivors on the ground being supported, doing the work that the rest of Canada needs to do. And they are coming here to hear us, and we couldn't do that. We could not do that without you guys. We could not. So in the last year, we have not only just been in Toronto and Dartmouth, we have been in Sydney, Nova Scotia, we have been in Woodville, we have been in Shelburne, we have been in all those little nooks and crannies of the province. Those nooks and crannies where traffickers will take advantage. That is where we have been, going full force. That is where we've been, and we couldn't be there without you. In the last year, we have had 126 individuals self-identify as being at risk of being trafficked or being trafficked. 126 individuals ages 12 to 30. Let's ask again, look at how many of you are here now. 126. And we are doing the best that we can. You know, like we all come to this field with our own trauma, with our own baggage, and we are putting it to the side, and we are doing the best that we absolutely can with the support of our coworkers, with our funders, with the community, to be on the ground tackling trafficking and exploitation. And as a survivor myself, I can tell you that when I was younger, this is exactly what I needed. Yeah. And it wasn't there.
Yeah.
Woo! And I can tell you if it was, I probably wouldn't have been through the crap that I've been through. But the crap that I've been through has put me where I am today. And I'm here to connect with Efry, Emma, Clare, Olivia, Shania, Kristine, Robin in the back. Sid, I see you. I am here to connect with all of you. And I'm telling you, you know, everyone's always like, can you describe the efforts of GATE in just a few sentences? And I'm like, I can't. But what I can tell you is to look at this. This is the efforts of GATE. So thank you, and those are my little written speech. I love you all. Thank you so much. I'm so excited for you guys to hear the words of our amazing survivor experts and peer support workers tonight. There are only too many kimchi bowls.
I think you. Yeah.
Claire, right? Claire. I'll take this. Claire.
I'll just.
Right in the bushes. Yeah. Isn't she? All right, Claire.
Everyone, thank you so much for coming out tonight. Hello, everyone. Thanks for coming out tonight. I appreciate each and every person that is here tonight. My name is Clare Gallagher, and I am a survivor expert. I'm a peer support worker, and I work with the ElevateHer Society in Cape Breton. Okay? So, my experience, my lived experience as someone who was exploited and trafficked, I'm able to help other people. So I'm not going to talk about myself tonight because we have some amazing people here. I'm not going to spend a lot of time telling you about me. I go out into the communities, I talk, I do not a number, I work with the GATE program, I do a whole lot of stuff. But I want to introduce to you an amazing woman who I just met recently. And, excuse me, When she told me her story, I was like, you have to be here tonight. You have to tell your story to these amazing women and men that are here to support our society. Her courage, her bravery, her tenacity with everything that she's gone through has brought her to a place here today. And I am so incredibly proud of her. I really am. And I don't connect with people very easily. I'm one of those people that I like, yeah, okay, stay over there, stay over there. But this girl, I love her. I really do. And so I'd like to introduce you today to a very dear friend and one of my current projects that I'm working with. I love her. So Kristine Morin.
Hi guys. Nice to meet you all. Thank you for coming. First off, I want to say, Clare, thank you for everything you've done. The support of you has led me down a path I did not think I would get to go down. And I appreciate everything the GATE program has done and the ladies here. So I'm going to tell you about my story, but I'm a little nervous, so I'm going to open the paper. Hold on a second, guys. Okay. Hello, my name is Kristine Morin. At the age of 21, I was kidnapped and sold for $25,000 and transported from my original location to Windsor, Ontario. I was beaten, raped, and drugged for 9 months. I was constantly watched by numerous handlers and was prevented from leaving or calling anyone. I didn't even know where I was, honestly. I was subjected to numerous clients who would come in and rape me. Then they would leave. However, I could not leave. I soon realized that no one was going to save me. The only way to save myself and the unknown woman whose screams I heard through those walls was to make a plan and execute it myself. And that was to make one of my handlers fall in love with me. One night, after gaining his trust for a few months, I was given the opportunity to mix our drinks. And I was able to cause him to fall asleep. The sound of his snoring woke me also, since he had drugged me to make sure I was also asleep. And I realized this was my only chance to escape. I ran out of the hotel wearing only a tank top and a thong. I saw McDonald's and ran across 6 lanes of traffic, only to pass out as soon as I got in the door. The next thing I remember is waking up handcuffed to a hospital bed. They told me that I had been incoherent for several days. An undercover officer named Mike was with me. However, I was unable to fully explain where I was and give them any details on the people I was with. The trauma of what happened caused me to have memory problems, and the level of drugs in my system made it difficult for me to communicate. Mike suggested I try hypnotherapy to help recover these memories. During these hypnotherapy sessions, I was able to remember details of the hotel and the unique details on a license plate of 2 vehicles by the traffickers. The next thing I remember is Mike waking up. Sorry, I cry every time because I remember. The next thing I remember waking up to Mike saying, you did it, you got them out. As I looked around the room, I knew these were the girls I heard screaming through the walls. Once the other women were ready to leave the hospital, we were transferred to a safe house. 2 of the women were from Ontario and were given the opportunity to go to detox, but the rest of us were just given meds. We all know what happens with that. We were over-medicated and isolated. After 3 months at the safe house, Operation Go Home was put into effect. I was flown home with $1,000 for victim services and no further support once I arrived back in my home province. I realized I had no family to turn to. Home is a 4-letter
word. However, when there's not an option, as the traffickers look for victims there. Oh wait, hold on. When there is no warm home or support, it makes surviving difficult. My ID had been taken by my traffickers. Shelters were not an option because that's where they go for us, right? Many of the traffickers that were arrested were released on bail. I was vulnerable again. I ended up on the street again. Due to my trauma, I was unable to function. And this led to new crimes that I never thought I would do. To support my habits, I turned to armed robberies and received a 7-year sentence in a federal penitentiary. I was incarcerated, and while incarcerated, I received the diagnosis of HIV. I finished my sentence October 11th, guys. I'm so proud. Thank you. I'm now residing at the Sydney Cape Breton Efry halfway house, and I've been in full support of the ElevateHer Society and the Gate program. These traffickers took my freedom, my health, and in return gave me some trauma, HIV and a drug addiction. However, I'm a survivor and I'm strong. And I look forward to helping others in my position. This type of abuse, and I will not let others silence me. I'm honored and excited to be here to share my story. Thank you.
You did awesome. You were so awesome.